Good evening. Good evening. You are tuning in to the Real Talk 101. My name is Lyman Hayes. I'm your host for tonight, and I thank you for tuning in to the Real Talk 101. Oh, man, I hope everyone had a great night tonight, a great Sunday in church or whatever you may be been today or where you're at at this moment. I just pray that you are enjoying yourself, you're getting relaxed and preparing yourself for the week. And like I said, I thank you for tuning in tonight with me. I have some great topics that what I will be talking about tonight. Tonight, I have some great music that I will be playing tonight. I'm just like excited, just excited, especially the music that I found, and the topic as well, because we have two great topics what I'll be talking about tonight. Like I said, my name is Lyman Hayes. Yeah, I know this Real Talk 101. If it's real and if it's happening in the street and in our community, I will be talking about it. If we're something that would help our community out, I will be talking about something that is hindering our community, something that we need to do better as to come together as a community, then I will be talking about it. Because at the end of the day, that's what we need. We don't need all this fake reality stuff and media, what's going on in the media. Sometimes we don't need to know if it's false or if it's true. Even if it's real, what's going on. And so, I'm just really talking to, when I talk, I talk about things that I have experienced in my life growing up, and things that I see with my own two eyes. And that's what we will be talking about tonight. We'll be talking about gun violence and how it's have here in our community and how it's going rapid. Every time you turn around, someone is getting shot or someone is getting killed. And I just think it's something that we need to talk about. Not just talk about one time, but we need to consistently talking about it. We need to have meetings. We need to come together and see if there's something that we can do to prevent so many of our kids dying from gun violence. So many, not only our kids, but our family and our community. We have so many guns out on the street to the point where it's not hard getting a gun. It's easy, pretty much easy getting guns in the community, and we all know where it started from. The guns didn't up here from nowhere. But that's a whole nother discussion. Now is what we do to get the guns off the streets, or what can we do to I don't know. I know that we can't prevent everything, but I think we just think it's kind of like selfish of us to continue to just sit around and not do nothing and not to come together. But we all come together when it's time to party hardy. We good at coming together with that, but when it's time to come together as a community and help build one another, the numbers are very few. Very few. But we sit and complain. We sit here and mope. We sit here and march instead of come together and put things together. Because if we go back to my times, the far back as I can go back, and where I have learned and have seen is we came together as a family. We came together as helping one another out. You were missing something, then someone in your other house would have it, and we made a meal out of it. And I think that's what we lost. That would have that's how we are losing our kids and stuff, because everything is quick now. It's nothing sit down and prepare. We don't prepare no more. Everything is quick and go. And that's not how the mind works, and definitely not how the body works. When you are moving rapidly, there's no telling what may trigger in your mind to the point where you might just do something insane. And so that's what my topic is going to be about tonight. It's going to be, asking questions like, what can we do to prevent so much gun violence and so much going on in the community, to the point where it have got out of hand to the point where we have some people say, well, he shouldn't have, couldn't, he should have, couldn't, he shouldn't have did this. talking about the gentleman of the officer just got acquitted. The gentleman was talking about, well, he shouldn't have moved. He shouldn't have did that. But end of the day, I think no one should lose their life in a way to the point where you've been shot so many times that, I think we just got people that have guns are irresponsible, don't know how to use them, and don't continue to take practice with these guns and don't know the pretty much understanding of having a gun. Pretty much the understanding of why we have guns and why we need guns. Because at the end of the day, we always had them. You know what I'm saying? That's how we protect. But they would use a gun to protect, Now we use guns to just to kill and steal, and to just a whole nother level, And I think it's just a great subject that we need to talk about and that we need to continue to talk about. But on that note, I'm just here, like I said, my phone lines are always open. I have some great music that I want to play. I'm going to end up playing a song in a minute, but the call lines are always open. The phone number is 470-839-071. Call in. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's see. I'm going to chat down some questions that I have typed up, and I want folks to call in and answer these questions. Let us come to, I know that we're not going to pretty much come to a solution of what we need to do, but we can be aiming towards that solution, because there is a solution. There is one, and we just have to continue to just sit down and plan and protect our kids and come with a solution to how what went wrong, like what But on that note, I'm gonna play this song that I found on the radio. I found on one of my apps that I downloaded because I was like, man, where can I get some more music? And I found some, and I'm like, that's what's up. So let me play this song for you all, and I'll come with y'all with some I'm gonna just dial on into the conversation. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. When me 40 acres them day. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. See, you ain't gotta do a crime to go to prison. No. Charge it to the system. Most of y'all shaking your head, but y'all don't listen. No. Say that you don't listen. Police round the corner, everywhere I'm at. If you from the hood, then you know that you can't relax. Thought it would be different, cause you paying tax. Charge it to that tattoo that can't come off cause we black. How long we gonna sit by while they shoot us down again? They be talking about peace, till they pull out their piece on us again. You see how they did that little girl. You saw how they shot that boy down. Youngins talking about they savages. Y'all better strap up, throw on y'all crowns. No, this can't be life. We ain't free, no. We ain't free, no. No, this can't be life. We ain't free, no. We ain't free, no. From slavery to now, what's really changed? Education and religion. Them use my shop with brain. They make we hate we self and treat each other like we strange. And I talk about civilizing when I them truly deranged. Say most of them probably feel like you told me I preach, but they love them claim them have and know me still have yet to see. When the police them a trip up for we picnic on the street, and I rock we shoot them down a road like dogs so them a do it. But we deserve better than that. Up you mighty race, no make them silence you while you be chat. Stand up and know your place, so no fin know the buckle now go easy. Oh no fin know the buckle now go easy. So we deserve better than that. Up you mighty race, no make them politician make you feel like you no have no place, so no fin know the buckle now go easy. Oh no fin know the buckle now go easy. Yeah. just wanna be free. They just wanna lock me down. We all gotta unite. Go ahead and hold your ground. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, you ain't gotta do a crime to go to prison. No, charge it to the system. Most of y'all shaking your head, but y'all don't listen. No, I said that you don't listen. Police round the corner, everywhere I'm at. If you from the hood, then you know that you can't relax. Thought it would be different, cause you paying tax. Charge it to that tattoo that can't come up cause you black. No, no, this can't be life. We ain't free, no, no, no. We ain't free, no, no, no. No, no, this can't be life. We ain't free, no, no, no. We ain't free, no, no, no. I just wanna be free. They just wanna lock me down. We all gotta unite. Go ahead and hold your ground. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah. When I heard that song, I was like, oh, I like that. You know, it's nothing like hearing some real good music, you know, and it have a message in the music. And when I heard that, I was like, oh, I like that. That's tight. You know, I love to hear, you know, real artists sing some real music, and y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, they don't, you know, it's some real music out here. You know, a lot of people say, well, they don't really play, you know, you really don't hear no good music like that anymore, but it's some good music out here. You know, we just have to dig in and find it and promote it. You know what I'm saying? If you know someone that are artists and have some good music out there, promote them, you know, help them out, you know, share their music, listen to their music, buy their music, because we do have some talented artists out here that have some really good music. And that song was by Prophet Z, and they called We Ain't Free. You know what I'm saying? And it's powerful, and it sees a message, and it let us know that you know, we came from a long way. We still is learning, and we still is doing. You know, we came from a long way, and we still is doing what we do. You know, but like I said, the first topic tonight is going to be pretty much talking about gun violence. And when I was listening to that song, this song that was playing, and when I say gun violence, me growing up, I didn't see a lot of gun violence. Me growing up, you know, I grew up pretty much moving around a lot, and I didn't see a lot of gun violence in what I see now today. I don't know, because I was a child then, and that really wasn't what was the thing that really wasn't what's going on then, and it wasn't like my interest. But now, to the point where I'm older now, I'm wiser. I see things differently now, and it seems like every time you come around, there's someone dying behind a gun. I just now was just on Facebook, and I seen one of my friends put on Facebook when a young lady just now in Chicago, man killed her. And the family was like, if she knew that she was in danger, she wouldn't have got in that car with the gentleman. And the gentleman was, she knew him for about 5 months. And the man pretty much, when I read the article, when they was going through some gate, and she was trying to tell the gatekeeper that she needed help. And when they went through the gate, he just pretty much allowed her car to roll or something, shot her, killed her, and then turned a gun on himself. Turn a gun on himself. And I'm like,